Alright, good morning. Another duck hunt with the Arend Boys. It is Thursday, November 21st, and we had a snowstorm last night. It's still kind of snowing. We got a good breeze coming out of the west, cold front up north, so hopefully this better be worth it today. I don't think Lake's appreciating it. Might be a miserable morning. Temperatures are, I think, about 34, not quite freezing, but we do have the snow coming down. So good wind coming out of the west northwest. We'll see what the day has to bring, so stay tuned for shooting time. Alrighty folks, we just now got set up and we're about 15 minutes away from shooting time. It took us a little bit longer. We've got strong winds coming out of the west and we got snow, and the temperatures are about like 35, I think. So a little bit chilly. Hopefully this weather has brought these ducks down. We're hoping this better be the hunt of the season, because it's going to be a miserable day, miserable morning. So, all right, stay tuned. 15 minutes of shooting light. We'll see what happens. We already are starting to hear some ducks quacking behind us. So, but first snowfall for the year. So, all right, let's see what happens. I can't see it. I know it's coming right at us. Alright, got the skunk out of the way. Single male, or Drake mallard came in. Got him. Never. Steve. Never, like, oh, he's going down. I think we might have pulled up a little too early on him the first time. Where's the other one at? Oh, that's the other one? I don't know if I should even bother with that one. I don't know if I should even bother with that one. Catwalls, huh? Denver. Alright folks, hour in, we've got 3 down, 1 drake, mallard, and 2 gadwall. Wind's so strong, one of the gadwalls just drifted over on the other side of the lake before they could go get it, so we'll have to pick that up later. But not as much activity as we were hoping for in the first hour here. We've seen a few ducks. We had a couple mallards that dropped out of the sky and were just coming right in, and they just last minute flared and flew on out. And then we had 3 gadwall just came right in right shortly after that, and like I said, knocked 2 of them down. And then we got that mallard a few minutes after shooting light. So I've been hearing some other shooting coming from one of the other lakes. So it's not the flow of ducks we were hoping for this weather. We're getting, if you can see, we do have quite a wind going right at our back, and we're getting hit with sleet here every once in a while. So the snow's probably not going to stick around. It's supposed to warm up and then getting into the 40s here this afternoon. So, but this system here is supposed to stay the next couple of days here in Michigan, so right around this area. So bringing cold weather and winds out of the north. So hopefully one of these days, I've got two more hunts left, Friday, Saturday, and then I leave Sunday. So hopefully one of these days we're going to have, a good hunt. So with a good push of ducks. So we'll see. It's still early. We'll see what happens this afternoon. So stay tuned. Yep. Wow. Deborah, Lake, Deborah.
God, he was back there farther than I thought he was.
Yeah, it was. Lake, Deborah. Deborah. Alright, just had a single mallard come on in. Number 4 on the board. Just had a flock of pintails that came in. We should have taken them when we had a chance, but tried to get them coming a little bit closer. Now they landed off to us, off to the side of us, so we'll see what happens. Alright, well, this pintail's picked up. Came right in, and we got 2 of them. One's going across the lake. We'll go pick it up later. Alright guys, we're in our second hour of this hunt, and we've got 6 down so far. 2 gadwall, 2 mallards, and 2 pintails. 2 of the ducks, a pintail and a gadwall. The wind just took them across the other side of the lake, so we'll pick them up later. Saw a couple decent flocks out in the distance heading south, so that's a good sign, but we're just getting like onesies and twosies in here every now and then, so still nothing big has come in here. I think the biggest we've had was those flock of the 4 pintail that came in. But other than that, been kind of quiet since that, so still plenty of time here. We're halfway to our limit, so we'll see what happens. Alright, well, we just had a flock of 4 mallards that we were working after about not seeing any ducks here for about 40 minutes. They were cuffed up, dropping right on in, acting like they were going to want to come in, and they circled a few times and couldn't get them to commit, so, and then they flew off, of course. So still seeing some good flocks, well, when we could see some flocks out in the distance. As you can see, it's kind of rainy and snowing, I don't know what it is doing and blowing, but we could see definitely good to see some decent flocks out in the distance, so that we're flying south, so that's a good sign. Maybe tomorrow might be a better day, so still kind of waiting on that big push and that banger of a hunt. So alright, stay tuned. Alright folks, we are calling this hunt. We've been out here for about 4 hours now, and we've got just the 6 ducks, 2 mallards, 2 pintail, and 2 gadwall. We just had a few within the last 45 minutes, about 3 decent flocks that flew over us. They're heading north, but they're high. We had another group of 3 pintail that came in, and unfortunately we already have our limit on pintail, so we just let them fly around. And so that's about it. It was a miserable day today. So saw quite a few flocks in the distance flying south, so that's a good sign. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. We're supposed to have straight north winds all the way from Canada, all the way down through Michigan, so hopefully tomorrow will be a lot better day. So anyways, thanks for watching this hunt. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I've only got 2 more left, tomorrow Friday and then Saturday, and then I head home back to Alaska. So hopefully the next couple hunts will be banger. Winds are supposed to come out of the north, so with this cold front. So okay, stay tuned.